Hi there, welcome back to another episode of The Practical Camper. I know we talk about coffee a lot, but today I wanted to show off one of the new products that I found that I think will be a great addition to my backpacking coffee setup. This is the Ultra Light Javadrip by GSI. We're going to open it and see how easy it is to set up and make our first cup of coffee with it. I haven't used it before, but I will say it's very small, very lightweight, and weighs in at 0.4 ounces. Open the box here. Okay, so we've got the box opened up, and this is the GSI Ultra Drip. It's got clips that'll clip here to our coffee cup. Put those in place. And then a very fine filter that just hangs down from the rim here. We'll go ahead. Today we're going to be using some free coffee that I got recently. This is a fundraising company was handing out some samples, and so we're going to try out some Texas Mudslide today. Normally I don't do the fancy coffee stuff, I just drink regular old black coffee, but I also don't say no to free coffee. So let's check it out. Okay, so we've got our coffee. We're going to guesstimate 2 tablespoons, which would be about right for a single cup. If it's a little strong, that's okay. It's going to be a little strong. Just seal it up. I've already heated our water using our backpacking stove. You can heat your water any way you like. Today I'm using an old 1970s Comet aluminum percolator. I'm not a big fan for percolator coffee. I think it's a pain to clean up and takes too long, and I really like pour over style coffee a lot better. So today we're just using the container portion of this. We're not actually percolating any coffee inside. So we're going to go ahead and start pouring. Oh yeah, you can already tell it's coming out the bottom brewed. I like how this is clear so you can see through it very well. One thing to note is, I guess if it's touching these little legs on the side, the coffee may run down the little leg and on the outside. So I should have put something underneath here to protect our table, but we will finish brewing this cup. Way faster than the coffee caddy that we had last week from REI. This thing has done a lot better job as far as timeliness per cup. This is almost instant. Brewed it very quickly. Cleanup could be a little hard indoors because this deal could kind of be a mess. So what I'll actually end up doing is putting a paper towel underneath this to walk this to our trash can. Outdoors, it's a little bit less of an issue, although you should be abiding by leave no trace principles and not just dumping your grounds on the floor, the ground of the campsite. Always remember to hike everything that you bring in, hike it out with you. That way you don't leave a mess. I know I certainly would hate to be backpacking and camp in a bunch of old dumped out coffee grounds that somebody had left behind. So always be sure to hike out what you bring in. Anyway, we're about to try the coffee here in just a second, but first thoughts on the brewing system. Incredibly easy to set up and use for the price. I don't think it can be beat. Everything is cleaned up, and I will say this is probably the easiest to clean coffee brewing camping device that I've ever used. It just basically washed out in a couple seconds in my sink. Very minimal water usage too. I didn't want to turn the sink up real high because I wanted it to be kind of like if I was pouring water out of my Nalgene bottle to clean this out at an actual campsite that didn't have running water. And I really don't think that you'd use a whole lot of water, so the worry about using water to clean while you're hiking and getting into your freshwater resources, not a super big concern. This is fairly easy to clean. I will say it seems to be very well made. The stitching looks great. The plastic pieces on here seem durable and tough. Like you could definitely put this in your mess kit while you're hiking, and it would do just fine. I bet it would even nest right down into the cup that you drank your coffee out of while you're backpacking. So anyway, I think this is definitely a must-have for those of y'all that are trying to make coffee out in the backcountry, and I know I'm excited to use it next time I hit the trail. So anyway, until we meet again, happy trails. Thanks for watching.